Hello, my humble viewers, and welcome to the Sabrick Podcast, or as it'll now be rebranded to, the Rage Character Files. This will be where we talk about my characters and my characters only. I'm joined by an unknown,
Yo.
and anonymous.
Hello.
Today's video is on Port. Port, or Tyler P. He was born on November 26, 1997, with two older brothers, 12 and 14 respectively at the time. He can open portals, as the name would suggest, port. Anyway, okay, now, September 17th, 2020, COVID did not happen in this world, okay? Just because a lot of my dates happened during that area, because I want specific dates and times. Okay, anyways. He was on his day off when a wormhole opened in the sky. And a weird meteor crashed, launching a shockwave and, for some reason, a glowing boomerang. Most importantly for, the main character, a smaller wormhole opened up. It sucked him in. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm not gonna cut this out. It's just too much effort. I'm already on, take 15 or something. But there was a smaller wormhole that sucked him in. And everything was almost everything was colorless except for something weird in the middle. A glowing gold circle with a blue inner circle and a red inner circle. He decided to grab it because that was all he could do except for do weird flips because there was also nothing keeping him from just flowing around. And a gold suit flows onto his body. Throw up a drawing of it on screen.
Now it's part for my, unknown, me, for villains. The first villain is Shrek. He shoots lightning. I'll throw up a photo of him just so you can see what he looks like. No crap, I know, but, Also, he can burst out a field of lightning and electricity. And he can snap, oh my god, zap into all things that give off an electric output. Next up is a superior sorcerer. He does magic. It's almost that simple, but there is something that should get its own video. I'll try to explain it a little. So basically, there are 5 powerful artifacts. The one he stole a gauntlet from a Hexacorp warehouse. I may have, hold on. Cut this out. Is the Sorcerer's Wand. On to the next villain, the Energy Archer. Yeah, okay, yeah, I skipped that. He stole a gauntlet from a Hexacorp warehouse. It makes hard light arrows that explode. He also stole a helmet from the same warehouse. It can scan energy that Port absorbs, so he can see Port's portal before it opens. It also sets up the perfect shot. He's also the first non-team villain Port fights. Next up is the Many. He can split into infinite clones. When he does, the original one disappears into the hive mind. That's basically it. Last but not least, we have the Tornado Twins. One shoots out air so hot that it will melt steel. The other shoots out air so cold that it freezes fire in its place without putting it out. Yeah. On to
Q&A.
Okay.
My first question is, does Port have, any weapons on him?
Yes, but when I go over the weapons, I should also properly, explain his power set. Because I didn't, properly do that in my section of the video.
Okay.
Basically, his power set That is that he absorbs a special form of energy that allows him to open the gateways or the portals. But, what was this? Okay. He can also focus that energy into mini claws that pop out of his knuckles. They're kind of like hard-like claws. So yeah, any other questions?
Like, how does he know where he's going through these portals?
He controls where the input and output of the portal is. The portals aren't one way. He controls where the portals go. He just opens one there, and then say that he wanted to sneak into a base. His portals physically won't open unless there is an airway that he can fit through, or that the portal can fit through.
And how small is that airway?
It depends, because he can also control the size of how his portal opens. So, for instance, in my guard example, he'd want to break into, or in my example from earlier, he'd want to break into a room, say the security room. Shoot, I already forgot what was your question.
My question was, how small is the airway to...
Okay, it depends, because he can control how wide he wants his portals. I already said that. But, in my example, he wants to go into the room, so he would make a portal about his height, maybe a little smaller so he can sneak in easier. So it would be around 5'11" or something.
And where are these portals specifically placed? Does it have to be on a specific object? What if this object is too skinny?
It can make them float in the sky, simply because I want to have a scene in one of the books where it does that infinite portal fall thing to gain momentum, so that he can just rocket into a base to destroy it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of tough to ask for questions.
Yeah.
Does he have any backstory, weaknesses from past encounters?
Not really. Because he opens portals. That's what he does. I guess the only weakness would be to just seal him in a box. Because there's also a special material that allows it so that portals can't be opened past.
So basically, the dog started barking in their house. So he didn't finish
just like that
explanation that he was supposed to make. So deal with it. It's cliffhanger.
Anyways. Okay, so, okay, any other questions?
Does he have an arch nemesis?
I'm gonna consider Strike to be it, but that might change when I actually start making it into, a book.
Okay. Does he have, any intentions of making a team or joining one?
Not really, because okay. Everyone except for Gigantos, who I covered in episode 1. Everyone that's on the team except for him, not Port Gigantos, got their powers on the same day, the day of the wormhole.
And what is that date?
I already said it in the video, but it was September 17th of 2020.
Okay. And does Port have a family?
I already said he has 2 brothers. Yeah, okay. So, any other questions?
No, I think that settles my curiosities.
Okay. There's someone else in the room. Do you have any questions about my character? Here, quickly read the script. Or, do you have any questions on, the villains?
Hell no.
Okay. Anyways, wow, this video was 10 minutes? Yeah, okay. Okay, in this unscripted section, I'm gonna explain a couple more things that aren't questions, but I'm just gonna explain like a couple personality traits. So I'm making it so he has some like anger issues, simply because I feel like having him be angry, like having a character who can open portals to anywhere, or like it makes sense that he would. Okay, it doesn't make sense, but like I like the idea of him having subtle anger issues, or like more extreme ones. Can you not throw the kickball at my head? Okay. Oh, anyway. Also, two of his favorite moves to do. One, opens a portal underneath someone and then in their liver or their heart, so they just crush themselves. Another one is to open a portal behind them, jump up into a portal, and then make the other portal lead directly to hell, so he can literally drag people to hell.
That sounds gory. I like it.
And airways.
Okay. Also, his portals are somewhat multiversal. When I say somewhat, I mean if he tries to open it in another universe, it'll go randomly, because only one port can occupy a universe with like perfect control of their powers.
I actually have one more question.
Yeah?
Does anybody like him in this universe have this power?
No, because it was triggered by an interdimensional worm. Okay, so I'm also going to explain another thing. There's a difference in my comics, or in my books. They're not going to be comics, but there is going to be a difference between universes and dimensions. Dimensions are consistent. Like you open a portal to a specific dimension, that dimension is the exact same as one in a different dimension. So, like, if two ports open portals to one of the dimensions, then they would just both be in the same dimension.
Okay.
But it's an interdimensional little wormhole of unknown origins.
Okay.
Yeah. Sheesh. 12 minutes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm trying to think of anything else I would like to say, except make sure to, comment down below who you'd like to see next. Also, your comments affect the order of who appears in my book. So, would you like to see someone with super speed, or that man who got that glowing boomerang from earlier in the video? Comment down below, make sure to like, subscribe, tap the bell, if you haven't already, and please share this video. I need more views, okay? It will help me, motivate me to actually make this into a book. I mean, it's gonna help me motivate it to start working on it faster. Also, please comment ideas for villains, because I have to make 5 villains for these characters, except for the dude who has the boomerang. He's only getting 1 villain, but he's a special case. There's a little teaser. Anyways, bye, and no, Anonymous is not a different person this time. Adios.